Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Amber. Welcome to my channel. Are you wondering like why? Like what's this scalp doing? I have no clue. Are you wondering why I'm looking like this way? Well, guess what? This is a video on do's and don'ts. Don't be alarmed. I am so excited to walk y'all through the do's on your cosmetics, the don'ts on your cosmetics. Oh my gosh, throw out the stuff and the bad habits that you have. Pop in those new habits, you guys, and get your makeup game on point. So I'm so excited to see you on the inside of this video so we can have a blast with each other and have some laughs. And again, these are honest mistakes. Raise your hand if you've been there, done that. Okay, yeah. So if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Leave some comments. Let me know what you love best about this tutorial. And make sure like you hit that share button and the like and all the things. And put it out there on your pages. Screenshot it and be like, dope, this girl's amazing. You've got to watch her. Anyways, I would love that. And tag me, yay. But I will see y'all on the inside of the do's and the don'ts for your cosmetics. Hey, so I have my eyebrow on one side, and this side is going to be basically like the don't, and this is going to be the do's. So walking you through this step by step. So these are honest mistakes that anybody could easily make. I could make these, y'all, like, right? Like I look back in photos and go, what was I thinking? So I just really want to educate you on, okay, let's be very cautious of our application and why we do things and why we don't do things with our makeup. So primer is already on my skin. I did line this eyebrow with a brunette brow pencil, which is right here, and it's actually called a brow liner, and it's just an awesome mechanical brow liner that just goes up just like that, okay? So I'm using brunette, and then I'm using a brunette brow tint. So I'm just going to take this now on the side that we want to do. Okay, these are the do's. This is the accurate, correct way. Just comb this through. It's like a mascara wand. Just comb it through nice and gently, grabbing those hairs. This is going to help so you can't see through your brow. Very finished and polished, right? Like, okay, that's together. Cute, cute, cute. This one is not finished at all, okay? Not at all. So I'm not even gonna do anything to it because I find that some girls, y'all, are you with me on this? Haven't ever done your brows, okay? I was one of those, I confess. I was one that was like, I've never done my brows. I don't do my brows. Do I need to do my brows? Yeah, I do, right? Hey, brow, not so cute. Hey, girl, not so cute, okay? So just a little like, okay, like fine, but boom, that's what we're going for. Ba-bam, okay? All right, so now what I want to do is conceal around your brows. Why do we do this? Why is it important? All the things. So I have two concealers that I love to use when I'm doing a glam face, and this is called Light Beige. Y'all have seen my vanity, right? It's so cute. So that's what I'm pulling things out from. So I use a light beige because this is like my skin complexion. And then I take it right above my eyebrows, right as close as I can get with that one. And then I take my light ivory and I go right underneath that brow. Okay, and boom, we're gonna work with these colors. Why do you wanna do this? It cleans up the edges. Why do you get a clean haircut? Cleans up the edges, right? Like it's sharp, it's precise, it's cute. So we take it just like this, and we take this cream brush, okay, that you can use with cream colors, and then you just take it, boom, just like that, and you want to hit it as close as you can to the root of that brow. And it's just really getting the edge really clean. You can tell. And then I carry it. I don't lift it, and I carry it just like that, right? Like I just pull it through. And then I take this and pull it down. I don't get easy, easy, easy. It's like one of the times you do this and you just go whoop share and go up into your brow. Yikes. Okay, so just do that. This also will help with making sure that your shadow can pull like a lot of pigment, more so than normal, from your color, so that you're putting on. It just primes that lid a little bit and just cleans it up from any discoloration. And so you can see here now, just brush it through. Look at that. And that just matches my skin tone. So you want to make sure you have a concealer that just matches. And then I just now take the rest of that concealer, I brush it down my eyelid, and boom, it's nice and blended. Look at that. So this brow is very much like on point. It's together, super cute. And that is exactly how you want it. And then you look over here and you're like, what happened to you? Did you not get enough sleep over here? What's happening? What's happening? So cute. Okay? So do's and don'ts. All right. So now what we're going to do is prime the eyelid. One of the things too I want to help you understand is, why do you do your eyeshadow before you do your face makeup? So making sure that you're actually perfecting these eyes, guys, okay? You're perfecting them, but you're not having to deal with a lot of fallout. And so I'm actually going to just prime both lids, okay? Because the side that I'm saying your don'ts to, it doesn't mean that you're not doing your best to do your look. It's just that you maybe don't have all the right tools at home, or you're just like, well, I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't really need that, do I? Right? So that's kind of what's happening over here. And the do's is like, yeah, you have every tool you need. You're good. You're equipped. You've practiced. And you're getting it on point, right? So pat, pat, pat. I feel like every time I'm patting or doing something, I can't talk at the same time. Like, anybody else? Yeah, you feel me? All right, so there's that. So we just prime that lid. This eye primer comes in this tube here, and obviously it's a white color, as you saw, and then it just goes on clear. Okay, there we go. So next is eyeshadow. And the biggest thing with eyeshadow is blending and having the right tools. So let's do some shadow. So the brushes I love to use when I'm doing my shadow, and these are my go-to. The reason these are pink, these were like a limited edition that came out for like a seasonal collection. I'm obsessed with the color. I'm like, Mary Kay, bring back the pink. I love the pink brushes. And then obviously now all of our colors like black and sleek. But this one right here is a smudger brush, and it has a little bit of a point to it. You can see that, right? So we have a slanted, a blender, and an all over. And I use all four of these all the time. I do have a couple other brushes that I kind of dip into when I need them, but these, I can't speak. Do y'all hear me? These are the traditional brushes that I use. All right. I feel like I'm stuttering over my words in this quarantine life. COVID-19 has not gotten me sick, but it definitely has my speech impaired. Don't know how that's happening. So I'm going to go into now my palette and create some eye looks, and then show you the do's and the don'ts for that. I forgot to do eye primer. Oh my gosh, prime your lashes, y'all. Don't forget that like I did, okay? Okay, so this eye is completed, and you can see just how much I focused on blending and getting these shadows so you don't notice like the start to finish of the color. And as I just explained, like the technique and what to use and the shadow colors that I did use, all that too will be in the description. But yeah, big difference, right? Like this looks so polished and so good and finished and just like, okay, cute, right? So now let's focus on the side that we don't want to do, but every woman does honestly make these mistakes. It does happen, it's cool, but I just want to kind of help a girl out, right? So one is not doing brows and not concealing anything. Okay, that's number one. The second one is using your eye color, looking for these brushes, using your eye color like you're blending all over, and we're going to take it in the Crystalline. Obviously I did prime my shadow, so I am going to have it pretty much pull some good pigment from here, but here's that. Okay, so we have some Crystalline on here. Take it a little bit underneath the brow, and just I want to do my best to obviously make it clean and pretty. Like, okay, if this is all I had, I still want it to look okay, but it's not going to be like perfect, right? So then I'm going to go in with that same brush actually, and then I'm going to take it in that hazelnut color, this pretty light brown. This is just a good blender for me. I just love hazelnut. I just love a really soft brown. So that's what this is. And so just kind of take it here into the crease and pull it into the lid a little bit, pat it. I'm big on teaching y'all to pat and soft circular motions. We don't want to pull and be too hard on our eyelid. And then just kind of soften it up through here. There's that, okay? And then we're gonna take our blender brush, and I'm gonna take it with that really pretty plum and just like pat it on here. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. And circles. And then you're like, all right, got my color. Looking good, girl, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with that all over brush and just kind of soften up right there around my eye. But then I'm like, okay, I see you. Okay, not the best, but it's there. Cool? All right, so you still use those tools. Use what you had. It's not the best blending. Didn't go back and do much to it. You just kind of pop the color and you're like, all right, color's on my lid, I'm good. So there's that. That is one of the biggest mistakes, is just not blending your color. So what we're noticing right here is that you can really see from that like more accent color right there to the transition to my actual like skin tone. You can see where it's just not softened. The edges aren't soft. And this is not concealed. The brow's not done. It's just totally unfinished. I didn't go back and add an extra pop of color here to make this inner corner lighter, because you can really tell a big difference. This inner corner is very light. For one, it's been concealed. And then right through here, it's just so soft and it just really blends. You can't really see where it stops and starts. It's just a soft. And then another big thing that a lot of women do, I mean, everybody does this, right? Like we just don't finish underneath the eye. Like our eye lashes right through here, and we don't carry it through. It's unfinished. So you just really want to make sure that we're finishing the look, right? So, all right, biggest thing now is mascara and making it too clumpy and chunky, and it's just not cute. And eyeliner, the same thing. So I'm going to show y'all one of the biggest things that I see a lot is too much eyeliner. It closes in your eye. It makes it way too dark. And then eyeliner is supposed to also do the same thing your shadow is supposed to do. It's supposed to be smooth, and you want it to transition from like, oh, where did that eyeliner start into like, whoa, bold, right? So that's what I'm gonna do now. The biggest thing too is starting from the outside, but a lot of times we're taking it from the inside, and so it gets it too thick. So you want to start from the outside. So I'm just going to show y'all what is an honest mistake. It really happens more than you know. And so yeah, I'm just going to show you here. It's just starting from the inside. You can already see how thick that line is. It's very hard to make sure that you're getting it really thin. And then you're not really able to get a good soft application. This is way too thick, right? And then you're kind of like, oh, let me fix it, let me fix it, let me fix it. And it's just still too thick. It's way too thick. It just does nothing, right? It just, now you can see so much of my lid on this side. Over here, you can't even see my lid. It's like it disappeared. All you see is the liner. So we really want to open up the eyes. You know, our eyes are like so captivating. So make sure you're able to make those stand out. And then another thing is doing too much eyeliner on the bottom. So you can smudge the shadow, but just make sure like you're guiding this in right through here. And this has no shape to it. It's just like, okay, I'm going to do my eyeliner. And there it is. And then I'm going to do the wet part because I want eyeliner on. And already your eye is so tiny. So tiny. It's doing nothing. So we really want to make sure we're highlighting and accenting the areas that need it the most. And y'all, this is a common, very common. Now, are you busted with this look? Like, no, it's cool. Like, you're still a super cute girl. But you want it to be like, boom. Like, you know, I get asked a lot, help me with my makeup game. I need my makeup game at like a 10. Help me really get this. And blending and not using too much. Less is more, and then you can add to that. So this is just a little too much, okay? So just want to show you that. And then mascara. Getting mascara way too thick. Okay, so now we have mascara on that side. Do you see what I did differently? Is that, again, you start from the outside. You want this outer side to just pull in that eye, right? Pull it in, and then just like feather it. Like grab your lashes, and then if you have super thick lashes anyways, just make sure like you're just grabbing the root here. And this I just did really thick all the way through. I did not, you know, give like the transition. That's the biggest thing, y'all, is helping out with that transition. So this is just a lot. It's super heavy. It's really dark. You know, it's like, okay, so cute, girl. But it's not like, boom, you makeup artist, right? Like, we have got to get our practice in for our makeup game. So I will have to tell y'all, these are things that we all do. We all do things that we're like, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? But until we practice and we really try to perfect it, we don't really know. So I just am doing this to just really help us out. So there's that. You know, the brow's like not done at all, okay? Shadow's not on point, okay? And it's just not happening, okay? It's not happening. All right, so now what I want to get into is foundation and making sure that we're wearing the right color. So I'm going to go in on this side and put my correct foundation on, and then I'm going to go over here and show y'all a color that's a little too deep, but possibly could be a summer shade, and the undertone doesn't even match me. So I find that as women that we go, ooh, that foundation color looks fine, right? You're like, okay. Like you see it on the shelf and you're like, I think that works, okay? And then, okay, cool, right? That's what we end up doing. We're not getting a proper stripe test. We're not, you know, getting the proper questions asked. Undertone, skin tone, like what happens to your skin when it's exposed to sunlight, like what's happening. So we want to just really make sure that you're getting the right foundation shade. So you can always become a VIP client of mine, or if you just have questions, then reach out, DM me. I'm more than happy to answer them, but would be so excited to actually have you as a client, build that relationship with you, make sure you have your makeup game on point, because you get full access to me behind the scenes, which is awesome. All right, so here you go, Time-Wise 3D, and I'm going to go in with the bottom side of my blender, and I'm going to apply foundation on this side, which is my foundation shade, Beige in 150. And then I'm going to go on this side and I'm going to apply The color, let me double check. This is Beige in 210. I'm still working with a neutral undertone. I'm still working in the beige. I just went up a little darker than I needed to be, okay? So let's go ahead and get this applied. Okay, so you can see already the biggest difference. This beige in 150, it's like, you see the jaw right here? Like, you can just already, like, it's cool. It's matching. It's blending. Already right here, like, I'm seeing a lot of warmth. Okay? Seeing a lot of it. And, I mean, like, I'm like, nah, that ain't it, girl. Looking real basic and too dark. No, can't do it. Okay, so this is just the thing. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, I think that works. And then we get it and we're like, nah, it doesn't work and this is what we do. We're like, boom, don't need that. And it's in the bottom of our vanity. And we're like, whatever, I'll just go buy another one. Happens all the time. So I just want to really help you in your foundation game, that you know your winter shade, your summer shade, and that you always have the right color that you need. But yeah, if you get the wrong shade, it happens. It's cool. The best thing with me is that I can help you out with a product replacement and replace that item for you for no additional charge. Super awesome, right? So, but yeah, look at this. It doesn't match. And then what I would end up trying to do is like blend it down into my neck. And we just really want to be safe with that. Okay. We're not trying to look super cray. So I just kind of do this, you know? Okay, you can, I mean, like, listen, y'all, it's not the right shade. Clearly, it's not the right shade. Okay, so now what I want to show you is making sure that we are, like, contouring, because a lot of times contouring is skipped. And, so what I want to show you now is contouring, because a lot of times we skip it, and we're like, nah, I don't need it, I just need some bronzer, I need to warm up my skin tone. Cool, but I'm going to tell you something. This highlight you need to be doing to your skin. So taking a concealer, like, or if it's called highlighter, whichever brand that you're using, get that lighter tone right through there. I just did a contouring class the other evening, which was so dope. It was amazing. And I'm not even going to do my nose because it just gets in the way of what I'm trying to show you. But I can teach you how to really contour and do one-on-one sessions virtually. It's super fun. Or you can come into the studio and do your sessions like that. So here we go. Now I take my beauty blender and I just want to blend it out. Blend it out. If you are using highlighter, contour colors, and you don't have a blender, stop right now. Get you a blender, because do you already see what a change this can make? It just really helps you. Now listen, you can do this with a brush, blending brush or something like that is fine, but you've got to have tools. Like if you don't have tools and you're like using your hand and trying to make them work, like it's just not always going to be practical, right? So there's that. All right, so we've highlighted in the areas I want to brighten. Now I'm going to go in and warm it up. Y'all, this color is so bad. What is happening? What's happening? All right, so I'm going to go in now with, this is a slanted cheek brush. Love it. Okay, it's best for my contouring colors. I take it in my Latte. Is until I get my Summer Glow. I don't really need to do the cocoa unless I'm just doing an extra dramatic makeup look. So I take my Latte right there, and then I take my Latte right here in the temple, like right around the hairline. I have more of a heart face shaped, larger on the forehead, a little skinny on the chin. It's the way I like it. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know. I don't even know. When I start contouring, I turn into a different person. All right, there's that. And then you take it just like that. Boom. Okay. And I haven't blended yet. And then I take it right on the jaw. And just let that cheekbone pop. Create it. Not cheekbone, jawbone. You see what I'm saying? I can't be talking to y'all when I'm trying to concentrate. All right, cool. I didn't even carry this in too much. This is just from the highlight. It looks a lot lighter. This looks a lot darker. You're really supposed to kind of stop it right here and then blend it through. Okay? All right, I'm going to take the same brush. I'm not really trying to be extra perfect at this right now, but I just want to definitely take a little bit on the side of my nose just to kind of add a little snatch. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Using crazy words got me coughing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use this glazed right here. And this is out of the highlighters. And this is like a warmer highlight. You know, it's not like a white kind of highlight, but it's definitely like a shimmer. And I just take it around the edges of what I just did with my latte because I want to soften up the edges just like my shadow. I want to soften up the edges of that contour. And you can already see like, okay, girl, what happened? Okay, you know? So there's that. Love it. Love it. And then I'm going to go in with a bronzer. This bronzer is Gilded Glow. Okay. It's a limited edition. Typically, I like to take glaze and latte, mix them together, boom, create my own bronzer. So you could totally do that too. Now I just kind of take this around. Just like pop it on the cheekbone, jaw, just pop it. Just like that. Just a little boom. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do, this happens all the time. We take our bronzer and we're like, okay, here we go. We got on my foundation that doesn't match. We're going to contour this cheekbone. I don't have a highlighter, but it's cool because I got my bronzer. I'm looking extra tan. Okay, cool. Awesome. Tan, y'all. Tan. I like it. Okay, and then what I love is a liquid illuminating drops to highlight with. So that's what I'm going to do. Sure. Let me pull it open. Boom. See all that amazingness? Okay. So now I'm going to take a teeny bit on the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. Cheekbone. Above the eyelid. Switch my finger so I'm not getting too heavy-handed when I go in to blend. And then take it right through there. Switch hands. Should put that product down because I don't need no more of that. That was a lot. Okay, and just boom. Right where the sun just kisses me, that's where it is. Just a little extra pop. And there's that. Perfect. Boom, honey. And then we go over here, and that's what we want to try to do here, because we're like, definitely got to have my highlight on this side too. I need to wipe my hands. I'm getting this out of control. So grab it there, wipe my hands, go back to pat. And I like to pat mine in because I don't feel like it, you know what I mean? I just don't want to be too rough and go, you know, just real easy, but patting with a little bit of effort, you know what I mean? Like just a little bit. Okay, there's that. Really didn't do much. Okay, I love it. Love you. I don't know what to do with you. That's what's happening. All right, so now we're gonna go into lips. Let's do these lips. The coolest thing about lipstick is that you can wear it with or without lip liner. But this is a rule for those that have thinner lips, or you have more wrinkled areas around your lips and you just want to smooth them out. So lip liner has more of a waxy build in it, so it actually is like a barrier for your lipstick, so it doesn't bleed out. So I'm gonna take, this is Berry Famous and this is Berry Lip Liner, and I'm gonna show you doing Berry Lip Liner right here. Give me a barrier. Okay, berry, barrier, get it? Okay, let's do that. And then typically I would be like, okay, you're trying to be too pointy today. It always looks weird. And then I'd actually carry my lip liner all the way on top of my lip. This way, it holds my lip color. You know what I'm saying? And then here we go, Berry Famous. And then I take that right here. And I go right on top of that liner. And again, blend it, you know? Blend it, blend it. Love it? Look at that. Hey guys. Okay. So now I'm going to go in and just do the berry without liner. Okay. And you can already see like your lips, oh, they're there. This one's like, what happened? What happened to you today? All right, and cheek color. I always keep saying that, and I'm like, what happened? All right, so let's do cheeks, and I'm just gonna do a pretty berry because that is what I wanna do. This is called Wineberry. Okay, boom. And then you start it right here, the top of that cheekbone by your hairline, pull it in. For me, I do this because my face is more narrow. If you have more of a heart shape, if you have more of like a round face shape, you want to take it right here and boom. Okay. So if your face is very narrow and you want to like obviously make your face look and appear a little bit wider, you know, or a little bit more round, then you can like do the apples and pull. But I want to like, you know, sculpt this face, honey. So if you want to sculpt it and just really chisel the application in that face, then you start at your hairline right here and pull in. And there's your cheek. It's just supposed to be like boom on your cheekbone, you know, not like right here. So this is a huge difference of do's and don'ts. And let me just be clear with you. This is a don't, okay? This is a do. I cannot even handle right now what's happening to my face. I'm in shock. I'm shocked. But I really hope that this was a helpful tutorial. I hope that you understand my heart, and I'm not saying, don't, you're doing it bad. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm saying, but in a nice way. I'm like, listen, we've all done it. We've all done every single one of these things. And until we know better or we have the right and proper tools, we don't know, right? So I was one of them. Now I'm in a place where I'm like, okay, I'm out of that. boom, I'm going to help my girls. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your home. If you're watching from your car, your home, your bathroom, I don't know where you're watching me from. Thanks for letting me in and hanging out with me for a little bit. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If there's anything you want me to test out or talk to you about or whatever, then I am more than happy. I love giving my opinion on things. Very opinionated. But anyways, I adore y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are my BBFs, Blush Babe fans. So y'all mean the world to me. But yeah, I will see y'all later in my next video. So happy quarantine. Be safe. I love y'all. You're amazing. Subscribe. Don't forget. Oh, share with your friends. Share me to your platforms, please, because your friends need to know about this channel. It's so dope, right? So I will see y'all in my next video. Take care.